In today's video, to celebrate Women's Day that happened a few days ago, we're going to talk about the women in STEM. And what's better than interviewing a few scientists and engineers who are breaking barriers in their fields, and hopefully what they'll say will inspire you in the field of STEM. To find out more, watch this video. Hey everyone, it's MJ Sanga, your creative engineer. My apologies for taking a while on posting videos, but I'm hoping that in the few coming weeks, I'll be posting one video a week so that I could keep you updated in the world of engineering and teach you a few engineering tricks. But enough of me and in today's video. In last year's video, we talked about the history of women in STEM. But it's also important to talk about the women in the STEM field, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics now. Luckily, you don't have to hear me talk throughout this entire video. I was able to interview a few women who will give you their side of story in the STEM field and hopefully encourage any young girl watching to enter the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Anyway, enough of me, and enjoy this video.
Hi, my name is Njalama Sanga, and I am currently a PhD student at Uppsala University, dealing with environmental chemistry.
Hello, I'm Jonzo Najobe Jiyumba. I'm doing a PhD in chemistry at the University of Cambridge, Churchill College. I am researching on new artificial metal enzyme that will be catalyzing new to nature reaction, basically reactions that nature has not yet known how to catalyze, and that's what I'm doing. Basically, my research is based on biosynthesis or biocatalysis.
Hi, my name is Chitemweko Sanga, and I have a Bachelor's of Engineering in Computer Science and Technology, and I am a data analyst by profession.
My name is Dr. Sanga Nyongo, and I'm a medical doctor and currently in specialty training in the field of adult internal medicine. I decided on a career in medicine because one, I loved science, I loved learning, and also I had a passion for people. But what drove me specifically was when I visited my dad, who was volunteering at a hospice in Kalingalinga, and I saw the passion and the work that volunteer doctors were doing, and it actually drove me into the field. Going into this field has been challenging. First of all, you need to make the grades to become a doctor and push yourself, exert yourself. Being a woman in STEM, or anyone in STEM, it's very challenging because science is very detailed. It's ever evolving. You have to pay attention and put in a lot of work. That in itself can take a toll on you. It takes you a lot out of your social life, and you devote a lot of your time actually to your work, which is not easy. From a medical point of view, I can testify as a mom that it's difficult to find the balance, but you do manage.
Why I chose to study a STEM-related course was because of my dad. So the first time that my dad asked me what I wanted to be, I answered him I wanted to be a banker. Then he was like, "What? Are you really sure?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to be a banker like your friend so that I can drive a car." A big car like his. Then he started telling me the options that I had. He encouraged me to take interest in math and physics. I guess my dad wanted me to be a physicist or a mathematician, but he encouraged me to take science really seriously because it's the one that will take me or make me travel abroad. So from that day, I took a keen interest in math and sciences, and it became easier because I started loving it. And at the end of the day, at the end of grade 12, I was really good in math. I could not start for a math test, but I would just pass because I got it from the instant that my math teacher explained it. But I really loved chemistry because it made sense, creating things that I use in the house and everything. So seeing that whatever daily goods that we use in the house are mostly made by chemists, I took keen interest. And when I reached university, I wanted to do medicine, but I didn't make it. I didn't make enough points. Well, luck was on my side because I think I wouldn't have loved it because I hate blood. But as a twist in my career, I ended up doing a double major in chemistry and biology. And during those courses, I fell in love with organic chemistry, making medicine in the lab. That excited me. And from that day, I wanted to do something related to medicine and chemistry because I can synthesize drugs. And that's how I kickstart my career in STEM. Have I had challenges? Of course, yes, I had challenges. I lost my dad when I was 15, and my mom is a person who believes that a girl has to be married and everything, whatever the primary goal for a girl is to get married. That's how my mom believes it. But she gave birth to a different kind. Well, it was always trying to convince my mom, say, I want this, I really want this. But in the end, she got it. Well, she had no choice but to support me. And she started supporting me. And also my peers having to make me think I was the least intelligent in class. You could see it in their actions, how they ask questions. They don't ask you, they ask each other, and they just put you in the background. So yeah, that was challenging. But I'm glad I stood my ground and said, this is what I want, and I did it.
Well, when I was younger, I loved to fix things around the house. If my parents bought a new radio, I'd try and put it together. And if my dad had a problem with the computer, I would try and figure it out. And of course, I did do computer studies in high school. That also made me want to know a little bit more about tech. But then when I finished high school, I realized that I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But then my dad said, you know what, you just try going into an IT field and you might never know what you'll find there. And I have never looked back.
What inspired me to pursue a career in STEM? I liked chemistry, and I think my grade 12 chemistry teacher really inspired me. She was smart. She knew a lot about chemistry, chemical reactions, and just what she was saying was pretty cool. And yeah, I decided that that's what I wanted to do. Challenges I have faced is mainly, I guess, being a girl and people believing that I should not be in this position because I'm a girl and I've been favored. And yeah, that's pretty much part of the challenges that I've faced. But other than that, when you find a good group of people, good group of mentors, then yeah, you're able to go through your position and role. Some of the factors that show that there are lots of women that are underrepresented in STEM fields, I think you don't see people like you in these positions. Like, for example, I wanted to be a physical chemist, and for my undergraduate, there were only 2 women in the chemistry department. And so I didn't really see people like me and how I could apply myself. So, you just have to see yourself. And also we're told that chemistry is hard, it's difficult. So most people, especially girls, would tend to go towards the biological sciences. But I was adamant that I liked chemistry, I liked physics, and this is what I wanted to do. An effective way to encourage women and young girls to study STEM, I think, would be to see people like me, to see, people, their skin color, that they can do it, that it's possible. It's hard, yes, but nothing worth doing is easy. So they need to see people that this can actually be done.
I think we're underrepresented in STEM as women because of various factors. Firstly, most of the roles are not given to women, especially senior roles in tech. Most of those roles are given to men, and opportunities aren't given to women to start from junior roles, given that there is an age limit for those roles as well. And not many places have training centers that can train women in STEM as well. I understand that there are some organizations that give that, but to which group of women do they give those resources to?
What causes the disparity in having less women in STEM subjects? I think that society has played a role in marginalizing which career path a woman should take. For example, let's talk about nursing. Majority of nurses in the world are women, and society has marginalized that career path as being a woman career. If a man takes it, well, society raises an eyebrow on that, and hence society has marginalized certain career path to only be women, to only belong for women. So what we can do about it, I think we can try to nurture the girl child, telling her of her unlimited opportunities, unlimited choices of career that she can take. We do not just say that she can only be a mother. She can be a mother. She can be a career woman. She can be a mother only. It's her choice, her life, her career choice. That's my thought. And we can try to mentor the younger girls and tell them about the unlimited opportunities that was not nurtured in them, so they can literally be anything because they are as intelligent as a male child.
I think going forward, if you want to get more women in science, technology, engineering, and medicine, it should start at grassroots level, as young as primary school and then into secondary schools, encouraging more girls to join clubs like JETS, encouraging girls to take pure sciences, even when they feel they can't, because you have to challenge yourself. And also when young girls see women in STEM, it can also be inspirational for them. When they see people like them, it may be a driving force to put more women to study those courses.
Yeah, I do encounter it time after time where most tasks are given to a male person. And how I encounter it is whatever task I'm given, I make sure I do it diligently, and I make sure that I meet the goals as quickly as possible, and just not to prove to the person that I'm capable, but that makes me feel better, and it makes me feel that I can do more things than the other people. You can see it every day, even in the lab, where a male person is more interested to do lab work than a female. So what I do is I get up and go to the lab and do my task diligently and finish it up and get results and just tell myself this is my project and I'm going to do it no matter what, no matter who stands my way, I'm going to get it. And the other part is, being deemed as though you were just admitted in the course because they just want to recruit more women, which is not true, because I worked hard to get here. I'm qualified to be here. So that's one thing I remind myself, that I didn't get here just by chance or just because they want to recruit more women in STEM, but I worked hard and I'm as intelligent as a male gender to be here. So I just tell myself, this is my task. This is my world. This is my job. This is my project. And this is what I would do to represent a woman in STEM. So if I fail, that means I won't encourage other girls to take the courses. So I work hard to make the road easier for others to be trusted, that they can take up a project in a science-based research. The other thing is just, I literally, just like other people that you meet in the world, don't really get to meet nice people. You meet different people, even awful people. So you just ignore and be you and do you and be good at whatever you're doing and complete the task that you're given at a set date and meet the goals. Present the results, either negative or positive. Have reasons why you got those results. And that's how I live my day, every day.
Gender bias or gender discrimination, yes. I've been told you're just here because you're a girl and this so and so favors you. And so, yeah, that has been there. How you navigate these challenges is just to silence the naysayers and know why you're doing something and why you're there.
I have encountered so many instances where there's been gender bias. Like I mentioned previously, in my university, we were just 2 girls in my class, and we had to work twice as hard to get the attention of lecturers. And yeah, that was pretty difficult. And I remember there was a time when I was working in university and I encountered a group of guys, and they asked me questions based on what I was doing. And I could barely answer most of them, but I understood what they were asking me. And I remember feeling really foolish afterwards. But then later on, I realized that people may have their own opinions of what they think you're supposed to know in the tech industry, because it's a wide range of information, software and hardware that you need to know. And yeah, I later discovered that it's easier when you decide that you want to go into one particular field, which is why I decided to go into data analytics.
I think science is a field which women fear. Because one assumes you need to be very bright, but actually you just need to have interest and be willing to learn and put in the work. It's a very rewarding field, STEM, ever evolving, very exciting, very interesting, and it's very, very broad. It's not just limited to health sciences, but it goes all the way to technology and environmental science. And engineering, so it's very broad. There's so many subspecialties and fields that one can find a niche in. In terms of mentorship, I haven't really had many mentors. The people I looked up to, but no one particular I can say was a mentor. I think it's been mostly a self-driven career, and I look up to people who have paved the way for us women, and I always ask what they did and use it as inspiration in my own career path. Mentorship is important, but it's not 100% necessary for you to progress. It's a small component of your career path and progression, but it's not a necessity. However, where mentors avail themselves, it's something that should be considered, because you don't know what information they can give you that can push you forward.
When it comes to mentorship, yeah, I agree with you that it plays a critical role in motivating people to do what they want to do. I am totally a result or a product of mentorship. I get to be mentored every day. I got to be mentored by one of the famous African scientists based in South Africa, UCT, Kelly Chibale, Professor Kelly Chibale. He mentored me through my first year of PhD, his experiences, his downfall, his successes, how he handled his PhD. And that really helped me and set the road easier. I think I always looked forward to doing my PhD in my first year, because I knew that somebody who went through it has my back and they're there to talk me through it, guide me through it. And the other person that has mentored me during my PhD is Tim Wells, who I call my dad. I adopted him as my dad. He was there just to talk me through, say, it is okay. If it gets to your head, it's okay to take a break. You can rest. Then you can get back to it and work hard. He's been there trying to open my mind to unlimited options that I have after PhD, just trying to prepare me after life of the PhD. It is also there to guide me through career options, and it's been going well. And the other one that really made me say I can really do this is my former course supervisor, Professor Tebelo Nyukong. She's a woman in STEM and she has really done great things. She works on photodynamic therapy, another treatment method for cancer. So looking at her and how she's achieved and how she has climbed the ladder to where she is, I was like, I can also do it. She's a Black woman doing great science in South Africa. I was like, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. And she was there telling us, and she's not a person that you cannot reach. She'll come to the lab and talk to us and just encourage us to do our best and everything. So yeah, mentorship is one key role that can help the girls that are already in school that haven't been nurtured to think that they have unlimited options. So I believe mentorship plays a critical role in shaping people to take up the mentor, in shaping people to take up the mentor on their career or to just kickstart their career. So I agree, mentorship plays a critical role in shaping people.
Mentorship and support for women is very crucial and very important. And I think not many people know the resources that are available to them that can help them enrich their skill set and also help them get further knowledge in the field that they want to get into. As for mentorship in itself, if direct mentorship with someone, I don't think many people have that opportunity, and it's one of the resources that is really lacking in STEM for women. I know that there are groups of people, like When Females Lead, that have resources for women as well, but to whom do they really reach out to? I know there are lots of resources, especially if you want to become a data analyst. There's Cargo, which is an environment of data scientists. There is Free Code Camp, there is Solo Learn, and if you want to make a sacrifice and also pay, there's Udemy, there's Coursera. So all these resources are available if you seek after them and if you have the zeal to become better in the field that you're in.
I've had great mentors. I've seen people who have seen me, especially from my undergraduate. They recognized me and they've been there for me. They've shown me the ropes. They've guided me. One of my professors at university came and told me, he said that I know that most women come to university to find a husband, but I think you're smart and you can do it. So the sky is the limit. As long as you work hard and apply yourself, you can do it. So mentors are good. A mentor is just supposed to help you and guide you, but you do most of the work.
Firstly, what institutions can do in order to help women in STEM is to firstly remove that age limit ban. I don't think that it's necessary because age is just a number. You can become a data scientist at 40. You can become a medical doctor at 40. You can become an engineer at the age of 40. And to have an age ban at the junior level makes it difficult for people at those ages to get to the level that they want to in that field. Secondly, I think there should be more workshops and more resources for women, especially just letting them know what is available, what is readily available, and companies should have short boot camps that they can host every couple of months just to teach women the basic things in STEM, just to know what they can do and how they can get to the level that they want to in STEM.
I think what really needs to be done about recruiting or encouraging more women to take part in STEM-related courses, it's all about mentorship, or how you bring up a child. If you train up a child, say, this is not what you're made to do, this is what you're made to do, they'll grow up thinking, say, this is my life and this is the way I need to live my life. But from the word go, when a girl child is born, showing them, say, you have unlimited options. You can do literally anything. You are as intelligent as any other human being, be it male. You are as good as them and you can make it. So I think it's just is how we nurture a girl child from the word go, because growing up you could see that when we're from school, a girl child will rush home to clean plates or clean the house, while a boy child will remain at school playing football with their friends. There's already a disparity in how we are making the two entities grow up. So I think just to nurture a child, a girl child, say you have unlimited options to be whatever you want to be. You can be an engineer, you can be a chemist, you can be a physicist, you can be a mathematician, you can be a journalist, you can be anything you want to be, because you are as intelligent as the other people. I think that's what I would say about it. And for the other girl child who has already grown up in such a world where they're taught or cornered to do something that society has labeled as what a girl can do, I think we just have to create mentorship program on girl child in STEM courses, just to encourage them, say it's not too late. You can come on board and be part of Women in STEM movement. I think we can create more outreach programs and help a girl child realize their potential.
STEM is not an easy path, but it's not an impossible path. And I think when there's more visibility of women in the field, I think younger girls will be inspired to pursue various careers in STEM. So I would encourage everyone out there, if you're considering a career in STEM, to do it. It's interesting, it's ever evolving, it's exciting, and I would encourage you to take this direction.
And that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed their stories, you enjoyed what they said, and I hope it inspired you in the field of STEM. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share it to your fellow engineers or women out there in the field of STEM. And if you want to watch more of my upcoming videos, subscribe as always, and I hope to see you again in my next upcoming video. Have a great day and happy Women's Day.